Hi there, KOIN 6 Chief Meteorologist Josh Cozart here with breaking news about a brand new wildfire burning just to the south and east of the Dalles in Wasco County. This just trickling into the newsroom during our 6 o'clock newscast. You may have caught the very tail end of it. This is where a particularly dangerous situation could be unfolding for us. We don't have a lot of information at this point in time, but what we do have is a very slim visual of exactly where this fire is burning in Wasco County. Again, it's just to the south and east of the Dalles right now, and it does have several alerts currently in place, evacuation alerts. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull that up for us right now. That's where level 3 go now evacuation is in place. We'll go ahead and just take this full. That way you can get the full picture of exactly where these locations are. And all of this information is coming in from the Wasco County Sheriff's Office, posting just about an hour or so ago that level 3 go now evacuation order. Again, this is just to the southeast of the Dalles itself in Wasco County, goes from the west side of Steeles Road to Highway 197 to 5 Mile Road. We also have that scrolling at the bottom of your screen. And a level 2, get set. So that means you need to be ready to move at a moment's notice. Is from Old Duffer Highway 197 intersection to due east to 8 Mile Road to Emerson Loop Road to 8 Mile Highway 197 intersection. And then it also expands from south to 5 Mile Road to Highway 197 5 Mile Road intersection, due south to the intersection of 8 Mile Road and Highway 197 to Japanese Hollow. So this is an ongoing situation. We don't have a lot of information on it. We don't even have a lot of cameras, eyes out that direction either. So this is going to continue to be a developing situation. We do have more information right now at KOIN.com, but I want to give you just a little bit of a better picture of exactly what our weather pattern is out that direction east of the Cascades. It's been hot, it's been dry, and right now they're calling this the Steel Road fire as of right now. If anything, it's just the fire that is burning in Wasco County at this point in time. But you can see those wind gusts right now through the Columbia River Gorge, which is what we typically see, gusting close to about 35 miles per hour, if not even closer to 40 miles per hour, as our relative humidity value remains right around 40% or so. This has kind of been the hot spot for fires, the Rowena fire, one of which, to name many, that have been burning just to the east of Mount Hood, and just east of the Columbia River Gorge, or even in the gorge along the I-84 location. So again, those gusty winds, the hot, dry conditions still remain out that direction, although temperatures are down considerably compared to, say, we were maybe just even a week or so ago. Keep in mind, though, the moisture that we saw along the I-5 corridor out towards the coasts over the past 24 hours, not making its way east of the mountains. So places like the Dalles saw no rainfall yesterday, and that's something that is really kind of concerning because all of that tender, dry vegetation, it is still just that, extremely dry for us. And I do want to just kind of pull up and show you exactly where the rain happened to fall yesterday. That's where we are seeing things really just kind of on the dry side for us. You can see the Dalles picking up on 0 inches, not even a 1/100th of an inch, maybe a few raindrops is all we were able to muster up. And then even today, not seeing very much in the form of that rainfall either. If we can just kind of track ourselves into today's map, only seeing that measurable rainfall in parts of southwest Washington out towards the Kelso area, Longview, a couple of 1/100ths of an inch coming in. And again, the Dalles stay extremely dry through this situation. So that is going to be a concern for the fire crews because all of that vegetation is just extremely dry at this point in time. We'll show you that map again of where this is located. It's just to the south and east of the Dalles area. If you're just now joining in on our Facebook Live, we're also live on YouTube, and then we have the latest information right now at KOIN.com with those evacuations, and I'll just go ahead and give you a better picture of exactly where those level 3 go now evacuations are in order. Again, this is just to the southeast of the Dalles area at this point in time. And I'm just going to go ahead and read off again from the Wasco County Sheriff's Office. A level 3 go now means that it is in the location from the west side of Steeles Road to Highway 197 to 5 Mile Road. Now, level 2 gets set from Old Duffer Road, or Highway, I should say, to 197 intersection due east to 8 Mile Road to Emerson Loop Road to 8 Mile Highway 197 intersections is that level 2 get set. We also have that get set extended from south of 5 Mile Road to Highway 197. 5 Mile Road intersection due south to intersection of 8 Mile Road and Highway 197 to Japanese Hollow. So again, that level 3 go now evacuation order is in place just to the south and east of the Dalles area. Again, this is in Wasco County. And just to give you a little bit better of a picture of just the dry conditions that we are seeing out this direction, this is a bit of a time-lapse view from about an hour and a half or so ago. You can see just faintly along the horizon some of that smoke starting to billow up, and it's moving horizontally, which means the gusty winds are present. We are seeing the wind speeds right now anywhere from 30 to 35, close to maybe even 40 miles per hour, and that is going to be a concern for us as we work our way really kind of through the next several hours as we, again, take a closer look at exactly where our map is putting all of this. It's just to the south and east of I-84, kind of the hot spot of where we have seen these wildfire activities really kind of spark up over, I would say, about the past month to 2 months. But it's those northwesterly winds that get funneled through the Columbia River Gorge, and they warm up, they speed up, and they dry out, perfect for fanning the flames of a potential fire, which we are seeing here. We're still very iffy on exactly what the name of this fire is at this point in time, just because we don't have very much information, if they have even called it anything. And instead of the Steeles Road, I'll just kind of update this here for us. Live, this is a live feed for us. That is the, let's see here, the Steeles Road fire, as opposed to just the Steele. So if you are familiar with that area, that is where this fire is currently burning. So again, it's these conditions that are ever changing within, I would say, about the past 2 hours. We've actually seen those wind speeds increase. And I'm just going to go ahead and take this full, see if we can try and get us a forecast of exactly where those winds could potentially be going over the next little while, if I have that in my bank here. Again, this is a quick moving system and really just kind of jumping up. So this is not the Burdoin Mountain Fire any longer, despite what the headline says there, but this is a good idea of exactly what our wind speeds are going to be doing for the rest of this evening out towards the Mosier area, expecting them to still remain out of the Columbia River Gorge, so out of the west. That means they're going to be hot, windy, and dry. And that's where we could potentially see those wind speeds upwards of 30 miles per hour. The good news is they taper back during the overnight time frame. Still in the teens, so not ideal. The good news is at least they are staying persistently out of the west. That gives the fire crews a little bit better of an idea of what flank they need to build that fire barrier up against. That way, hopefully, it doesn't jump into a new location. Because if anything, this fire is likely going to be tracking its way off to the east because of those westerly winds, which would, as of right now, would potentially keep that fire away from the Dalles. So that's the good news. Elsewhere across Wasco County, out towards the eastern sections, that's where we definitely have that cause for concern. Again, just showing you exactly where that fire is located right now. It's just to the south and east of the Dalles area where those wind speeds are upwards of 35 miles per hour right now. It's the Steeles Road fire, at least that's the preliminary name, subject to change for us. But we do have those evacuation orders that are in place, that level 3 go now evacuation, that you can see all the information of exactly where those are located at the bottom of your screen right now. So hopefully we are able to get a little bit more information on this. Really kind of within the next several hours, we will have the latest information also coming up on KOIN 6 News at 11 o'clock, also the 10 on Portland CW. That's where the latest information will be found. And, of course, you can get up-to-date updates right now at KOIN.com. If you download the KOIN app, that will also allow you to get push notifications, just like what we sent out for this Wasco County wildfire, as it prompts level 3 go now evacuations. We'll have the latest update on our newscast tonight. Stay safe.